Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another brand new episode of Sunday Travel Updates. I have some very important news for you this week. So watch this video till the end. But before we begin, as you can see on my screen, 98% of you who are regularly watching my content guys are non-subscribers. So please hit the subscribe button and support my channel. As you know, YouTube people are only based and judged on their subscriber count, not on the content. So the news number one I have for you is Thailand's new visa rule change. Now, I'll come directly to the point. If you're planning to enter Thailand multiple times during the 60-day free visa period, then you should be really worried about this. How, why, what, when, where. I've made a dedicated video. I don't want to take much time in this video. Please do check this video. It's also been linked in the description below. Click on it. It's just a 6-minute video. See and understand why this is very important. Update number 2 is Slovakia has joined hands with VFS Global. So if you are on an Indian passport and Indian, if you want to apply for a tourist visa, family visa, dependent visa, work visa, whichever visa, then you can directly go to VFS Global and apply for your Slovakian visa. Now this has come as a very latest news, and this is huge benefit guys. Now more and more countries where Indians can apply directly through VFS makes that much easier for us in terms of overall process. The next update is Japan. Now Japan is booming in terms of tourism, and Japan welcomed 4 million tourists last month, that is in October of 2025. This has never happened before in Japan's history, and this is a great news. Indians and Chinese were the major contributors to Japan. If you don't know guys, Japan, again I'll repeat again and again, Schengen visa would cost you 10 to 12,000 rupees if you apply on your own. If you go through a visa agent, it will cost you 25 to 30,000 rupees, whereas Japan's consulate fees is just 500 rupees, including VFS charges. It will come up to 2,000 rupees. So where is 2,000 rupees? Where is 10,000 rupees? You decide by yourself. If you ask me, I've been to Europe, I've been to Japan. Japan is easily the best country for me, number one country when you compare to any country that I've been to. And Japan is highly underrated by Indians. They prefer Europe over Japan, but nowadays people are realizing and shifting towards Japan. Guys, please do consider Japan. Japan is one of the best countries that you can ever visit in your lifetime. The next very important update is Ministry of External Affairs has officially announced that Iran is no more visa free for Indian passport holders. Now if you look at other YouTuber videos thinking that you can go and get free visa in Iran, that is not possible anymore for any kind of visa. So if you want to go to Iran, Tehran is a beautiful place. If you want to go to Iran, then you have to apply for a visa beforehand and then travel to Iran. Please do not fall trap for the famous YouTubers who say I went to Iran on an Indian passport with 20,000 rupees flight, clickbaits, and then actually making a video in Iran. They would have gone through the process, they would have gone through everything, but when they make a video, it's always saying that I got free visa in Iran. Lot of people have pinged me on Instagram saying I saw this YouTuber's video, I saw that YouTuber's video, I'm being deported now from these so countries, what to do, can you help me? So always check the latest updates for that country. Always do your own research. Do not depend on any YouTuber, that includes me. Always do your own research. Check the latest updates. Now what happens guys, I'm being very honest. Now I give an update today, tomorrow there's another update very recently. Now what people do is, misconception is, they look at the video and say okay, this guy is given wrong information or half information. That is not true, because you have to do your own research. You have to watch YouTube videos to get an idea of overall picture about it. But when you're actually going to that country, you have to do your own research and then only go to that country. You should have no one to blame for except for yourself. The next update I wanted to highlight is, guys, I've spoken to few people from the last 2 days, that is Friday and Saturday, and people have called me on Instagram and they have spoken about visa rejections towards specifically and especially towards Schengen visas. Now today I spoke to someone from Bangalore, and they've paid 22,000 rupees for one Schengen visa, which would ideally cost you 10,000 rupees if you go on your own. And if you look at the cover letter, it is so horrible that even with one eye closed, I will not prepare such a horrible cover letter, guys. So if you need cover letters, if you need itineraries, if you want consultation, whatever it is, ping me on Instagram and we can get your process started. I'm only going to charge for the cover letter, itinerary, and if you need any kind of paid consultation. But cover letter, itinerary holds 65% of your Schengen visa, and and hundreds of people, you can check my Instagram profile, have got their Schengen visas, Japan visas, Turkey visas, UK visas, etc. guys. So if you need cover letter, if you need itinerary, if you need sponsorship letter, please ping me on Instagram. I can prepare it at a very, very reasonable price. The next update, which might shock you a little bit, is India's outbound travel has increased by 40% when compared to inbound travel. That means that Indians are looking to travel outside India rather than traveling inside India. Now, the biggest downfall here is Goa. Now, Goa used to be a paradise for all Indian travelers. It used to be, before Bangkok and Thailand was easily replaceable by Goa, and people used to question people who go to Thailand saying everything is available in Goa. Why do you have to go to Thailand or Bangkok? Guys, Goa's tourism has declined long back, and I'm very disappointed to see that India's own tourism is declining and Indians are preferring to travel abroad. Yes, you have to travel abroad. I 100% agree with that. But Indian tourism being declined and people are traveling 40% more now outbound is a very, very interesting factor. Yes, there is good news, but there is also bad news. Good news is, yes, Indians want to travel abroad. They want new experiences. Bad news is India's own tourism sector is on a huge decline, which is very, very disappointing news. The next and the last update is Russia is the new Thailand for Indian passport holders. Now, all the tour companies, guys, like all the package oriented companies like Make My Trip or Ease My Trip or any famous ones, have reported saying that they have seen 40% increase in Indians wanting to inquire about Russia's packages. Now, how all these started is Russia introduced e-visa for Indians on a very, very e-visa step process in August of 2025. And because of that, lot of visas are being issued via Moscow, and this is being a latest boom for all Indian passport holders. Now, Russia was very famous with Indians before 2019 and it was very, very good, but after the war, Russia's tourism slightly declined because of the sanctions, etc. But Indians and Indian passport holders do not have any problem if you want to travel to Russia. So it is very, very easily accessible. So if you want to plan your travel to Russia, then this is the best time. I also told this about China. If you want to travel to China, this is the best time because the relations are very, very good and direct flights have already started from 3 cities. And similarly, Russia, if you want to travel, this is the best time to travel to Russia. So what do you think about this? Let me know in the comment section. I'll catch you guys in my next video.